The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Spanish River takes on West Boca tonight on School Duel. And welcome to another exciting episode of School Duel, where 50 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties competed to be part of the show. The top 20 schools made it to the televised rounds, where they battle it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And the winners walk away with a school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union and Chick-fil-A. And continuing this season, each team advancing to the semifinals qualifies for the National Academic Championship. Details on this competition are at QUnlimited.com. Now, with that much at stake, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game. As you see, the second round game features Spanish River High versus West Boca High in what is going to be quite a showdown. The winner between the two schools will be moving on to the quarterfinals. So let's hear it for our two competitors. But of course, there's more. During the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A Challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the show will win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. So delicious. Yummy. All right, let's get started. Our first round is called the warning shot. Here, it's school against school, competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school gets one chance to steal the points. All right, schools, prepare for the warning shots. Your first question deals with organizations. The Taliban once sheltered it in Afghanistan. It was led by Osama bin Laden. Name, yes, Noah?
Al-Qaeda.
Correct. All right. Broadway. It begins with Curly singing, "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning," and ends with the whole cast singing about the Midwest state they live in. Yes, Miles?
Oklahoma.
Yes, correct. Awesome. Let's move on to colleges. Name the Southern college whose men's football team is coached by Mark Richt. Its colors are red and black. Nick?
Georgia.
Correct. Awesome. Writing. The major words in book and movie titles, the names of holidays, days of the week, names of people, and the beginnings of sentences are all occasions where you should use what, Miles?
Capitalization.
Correct. Good job. Scientific authors. The controversial 1859 book on the origin of species has, yes, Aaron?
Charles Darwin.
Correct. Knew that quickly. All right, let's move on to states. It has over 90 dams, one of which is the Grand Coulee. Mount Rainier is there. It's the only, Aaron?
Washington.
Correct. Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the What Am I question, brought to you by the International Game Fish Association. Now, this is where our contestants will be given a clue about something or someone and shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. The first school to buzz in and answer correctly will get the points. So here goes. Originally called the Poet, it was intended to represent the poet Dante looking down at his Inferno. Name this contemplative nude statue by 20th century French, yes, Noelle?
The Thinker.
Correct, good job. There are about 28 different full-size castings of the Thinker, and it is often used to represent philosophy. All right, let's move on to astronomy. One got very close to the sun in November 2013. Name this astronomical object, usually made of ice and dust. Yes, Miles?
Comet.
Yes, sir, good job. Moving along to school subjects, in the Middle Ages, it was often referred to as natural philosophy. Yes, Noah?
Science.
Yes, sir. Good job. All right, moving along to stories. Experts in this literary form have included Edgar Allan Poe and Washington. Yes, Aaron?
Poetry.
Incorrect. West Boca, listen carefully. And Washington Irving. Name this literary form, usually between 5 and 50 pages long. Yes, Noah?
Short story.
Yes. Good job. Let's move on to companies. In 2013, it opened at 8 p.m. on Thanksgiving night in both Chicago and New York City, and thus ended its tradition of closing all day on Thanksgiving. Name this major department store chain made famous in the movie Miracle on 34th Street. Yes, Noelle?
Macy's.
Yes, good job. All right, television. Its recent explosive exhibition museum tour allowed patrons to see its props in person. Name this Discovery Channel TV series with special effects experts Adam and... Yes, Noah?
Mythbusters.
Yes, good job. Oh, there's that buzzer. That went by really quickly, and that means the end to the warning shot round. We do have a close game. West Boca's leading with 70 points. Spanish River has 50 points, but we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
Improve your money skills with Brightstar University. At Brightstar University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Brightstar University is brought to you by Brightstar Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
To School Duel. The first round of action ended in this rivalry with West Boca leading 70 points to Spanish River's 50 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. Let's start with the Spanish River Sharks. All right, we're going to start with Aaron, who's a senior. Aaron, is there a special teacher you'd like to give a shout out to?
I'd like to give a shout out to Mrs. Calanzani, my business teacher, who's added value to my life.
Oh, I love those kind of shout outs. Sounds great. Ari's right next to you. He's a senior. Same thing for you, Ari.
I'd like to give a shout out to my business teacher since freshman year, Miss Carter. Shall we say she's made my high school life profitable?
Oh, that's interesting. We might have to follow you on Instagram or something, see what's going on. All right, next to you is Jorge, who is a senior, and welcome back to School Duel. All right, who are you shouting out today?
I'd like to give a special shout out to Mr. Michael Bartholomew. He was my constitutional law teacher, my court procedures teacher, and yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty great. Yeah.
All right, and the captain of Spanish River's team is Miles, who's a senior. Welcome back, Miles.
Thank you.
Who are you going to shout out?
I'd like to give a shout out to the stupendous Paulette Riedel, our coach.
Oh, sounds good. And don't you have some exciting news for us?
Yeah, last year you asked me where I wanted to go to college, and I had some time, but I decided to apply early to Harvard, and I got in.
Woo! Congratulations. We love stories like that here at School Duel. This is what it's all about. All right, let's go ahead and meet your competitors. They are the West Boca Bulls. Welcome. We're going to start with Noelle, who's a junior. Noelle, who would you like to shout out today?
I'd like to give a shout out to MJ, my AP World History teacher. Go Miss Johnson.
All right, MJ, I like it. All right, next to you is Nick, who's a senior. Nick, same thing. Floor is yours.
I'd like to give a shout out to our coach and my AP Chem teacher, Mrs. Napoli, better known as Miss Help.
All right. And we have Anna East. Welcome back. You are a senior this year. And who are you shouting out?
I actually want to give a shout out to the great professors I've had at FAU this year that really got me on track with what I want to do with my life, which is politics. So Shockley, Morton, DeRosa, they've been great.
That's awesome. We wish you the best, Anais. All right, last but not least, we have the captain of West Boca's team. His name is Noah, and he's returning from last year. Welcome, and you're a senior. Who are you shouting out?
Actually, instead of a teacher, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my best friends, Anais, who you go to prom with me.
Wow, I can't say no.
All right, Anais, focus. Time to get back to School Duel. She's gonna go to the prom with you, Noah. Awesome way of announcing it. And now that we know everyone and their prom date, let's go ahead and move on to round 2, the joust. All right, the joust. Here, one player from each school competes head-to-head with a 10-point toss-up question. The player who wins then gets 3 bonus questions with their school worth 5, then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. We're gonna start with Noah and Miles. Come on down. All right, gentlemen, focus. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. In what tube does the second stage of digestion occur as food is moved from mouth to... Yes, Noah?
Esophagus.
Correct, good job. All right, what's Boca? The following bonus questions all deal with seconds. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. Star Wars was released in 1977. In 1980, the second film of the series was released, although it later became the 5th in terms of internal chronology. Noah?
Empire Strikes Back.
Correct. Bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. The Lord of the Rings was published in 3 volumes. The Fellowship of the Ring was the first. What was the second? Noah?
2 Towers.
Correct. Bonus question number 3 is worth 15 points. Name the first American woman to make a second space trip. Yes, Noah?
Sally Ride.
Correct. Good job. Anais, Jorge, come on down. It's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Her 2013 victory at the U.S. Open was the 17th Grand Slam title of her career. Name this top American... Yes, Anais?
Serena Williams.
Correct. Good job. Your following bonus questions all deal with tennis, West Boca. First question is worth 5 points. There are 4 Grand Slam tournaments in professional tennis. Which one is played on grass? Noah?
Wimbledon.
Yes, sir. Good job. Here's your second bonus question worth 10 points. Of the 4 Grand Slam tournaments, which one is played on clay? Nick?
French Open.
Yes. Awesome. Third question worth 15 points. This German great is married to Andre Agassi. Yes,
Steffi
Noah?
Graf.
Say it one more time, Noah.
Steffi Graf.
Correct. Good job. All right. We're going to move on to Ari and Nick. Come on down. It's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Rolling Stone magazine picked them as the 2nd best songwriters of all time. Name either one of these 2 Beatles. Yes, Ari?
John Lennon.
Correct. Good job. Spanish River. The following bonus questions all deal with either or answers. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. 2 things can be done to a gas to change it into a liquid or solid. Name either one of them. Miles?
Change pressure.
Good job. Here's your second bonus question. This one's worth 10 points. Give either of the names for the part of the car which charges the battery. Yes, Jorge?
Alternator.
Good job. Awesome. Here's your third bonus question, Spanish River. It's worth 15 points. Name either of Richard Nixon's vice presidents. Yes, Miles?
Spiro Agnew.
Very good. All right. Aaron and Noel, come on down. It's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Which planet in our solar system is famous for its giant red spot? Yes, Aaron.
Jupiter.
Yes, sir. Good job. We're back with Spanish River. And the following bonus questions all deal with Jupiter. Your first bonus question is 5 points. There are 3 of these around Jupiter. Saturn has many. Aaron?
Moons.
Incorrect. I was looking for rings. Bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. Earth is 3rd from the sun. Jupiter occupies this position from the sun. Miles?
5th.
Yes, awesome. And here's your third bonus question worth 15 points. More than 80% of Jupiter is this element. Number 1. Yes, Jorge?
Gas.
Incorrect. I was looking for hydrogen. There's our buzzer. That means the end to the joust. We do have West Boca leading with 150 points. Spanish River has 110 points. So we'll be right back with more School Duel just after these messages. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
We From elementary to high school, Broward County Public Schools magnet programs provide extra opportunities and experiences for students in specific fields of study. International Baccalaureate, Military Academy, Montessori, Performance and Visual Arts, Sciences, and many others. The programs are free. Shop early for your child's education. Apply online today at browardschools.com. Broward County Public Schools magnet programs.
Missing school? You're missing out. Regular attendance equals education, and education equals success.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Thanks for joining us. This is the show where local high schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. This second round match has Spanish River competing against West Boca. Big rivalry here. We do have West Boca leading with 150 points. Spanish River has 110 points. We're now ready for the rapid fire round. During this round, the teams will receive a category of questions to answer within 60 seconds. Each question is worth 10 points, and if any questions are answered incorrectly, the other school will have the opportunity to steal the points. Now, since Spanish River is trailing at the moment, they will pick their category. Today's choices are the quote art world or the quote X factor. So which category would you like, Spanish River?
Lisa, I'd like the X factor.
Sounds good. Spanish River, it's all yours. Miles and team. In this category, the answer contains a word that contains the letter X. Remember, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. So cue music and let's begin. British University, second oldest in England.
Oxford.
Abbreviation for machine that sends documents over telephone lines.
Fax.
Type of ray used often in medicine.
X.
Berries are rich in these disease-preventing molecules.
Antioxidants.
Early 1900s art movement in Germany that depicts a distorted world.
Existentialism.
Drug used to stimulate evacuation of the bowels.
Laxative.
Storm, Rogue, and Wolverine are members.
X-Men.
Fancy term for running out of air to breathe.
Exhalation.
A group of letters added to the end of a word like shun or meant.
Suffix.
Three-letter adjective meaning permissive or inattentive.
Lax.
All right, good job, Spanish River. We got through all of your questions. You only missed 2 questions. West Boca, let's see if you can steal those questions. Starting with early 1900s art movement in Germany that depicts a distorted world. Nick?
Expressionism.
Correct. Next is fancy term for running out of air to breathe. Yes, Noah?
Asphyxiation.
Very good. Awesome job. All right, West Boca. We're going to stay with you. Your category is the quote art world. In this category, the answer contains a word that begins with the letters A-R-T. Remember, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. So cue music and let's begin. Vegetable whose hearts are commonly...
Artichoke.
Adjective meaning fake.
Artificial.
General term for weaponry or guns.
Artillery.
Camelot was his castle.
Arthur.
A story in a newspaper.
Article.
A real craftsman who takes pride in his handiwork.
Artisan.
Painful inflammation and stiffness of the joints.
Arthritis.
Adjective meaning the ability to speak fluently and coherently.
Articulate.
2011 silent film that won Best Picture Oscar.
The Artist.
An invertebrate animal like a spider or centipede. All right, we got through all of your questions. Good job, West Boca. Spanish River, do you know the answer to an invertebrate animal like a spider or centipede? Aaron?
Arthropod.
Very good. All right. And that was a quick round at the end to the rapid fire round. We do have West Boca leading, 260 points. Spanish River has 200 points. Let's go ahead and take a short break, and then we'll be back for the final showdown. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
To team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, we've got a good second round match going as a friendly rivalry between Spanish River and West Boca continues. West Boca is leading, current score 260 to Spanish River's 200 points. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. Schools go against each other again with toss-up questions, but this time these questions are worth 20 points. And remember, if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school can steal the points. All right, schools, this is for a spot in the quarterfinals, the very last spot of the quarterfinals. So let's get ready. It's time for the final showdown. First question deals with conflicts. This war contained the Battle of the Bulge and the invasion. Yes, Aaron?
World War II.
Traffic. In most locations nowadays, if you're under 18 years of age and driving a car with 4 seatbelts in it, how many total people can legally ride in the car? Yes, Noah?
4.
States. It got both its current name and its independent status as a result of the Missouri Compromise. Name this. Yes, Aaron?
Texas.
Incorrect. West Boca. Name this. Anais?
Louisiana.
Incorrect. I was looking for Maine. Slogans. What popular candy melts in your mouth, not in your... Nick?
M&M's.
M&M's correct. Birds. If you keep a turkey as a pet, what part of the turkey should you keep carefully trimmed to keep it from hurting other birds? Miles?
Plume.
Incorrect. West Boca. Noah?
Beak.
Baseball. This Major League Baseball team has the longest championship drought of any major North American. Yes, Ari?
The Cubs.
Spelling. Meaning something you take with you as a reminder of a good experience in the past. Spell the word. Miles?
MEMENTO.
Incorrect. West Boca. Spell souvenir. Noah?
SOUVENIR.
Quick capitals. What is the capital of Argentina? Yes, Jorge?
Buenos Aires.
Thinkers. 2013 marked 50 years since he was diagnosed at age 21 with something similar to Lou Gehrig's. Yes, Aaron?
Stephen Hawking.
Objects. Some soccer teams put one on their uniform for every 5 or 10 championships they have won. Nick?
Star.
Anniversaries. 2014 marks the 100th anniversary of the first steamboat. Yes, Anais?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Spanish River. Of the first steamboat passing through, what Central American waterway considered one of the 7? Jorge?
The Panama Canal.
Reality TV. Its opening sequence ends with the words, "We make a living telling the history of America, one piece at a time." Name this. Yes, Nick?
Pawn Stars.
Incorrect. Spanish River. Name this reality series on the History Channel. Jorge?
American Pickers.
Diseases. This liver disease has A and B types that need. Noah?
Hepatitis.
Leaders. His Biloxi, Mississippi home was severely damaged by Hurricane Katrina. Name this leader of the Confederate States of America. Aaron?
Jefferson Davis.
Multiple meanings. Though you typically want as many of these as possible in sports, you don't want any in driving because having too many. Yes, Ari?
Points.
The 80s. In 1981, Queen Elizabeth II's son, Prince Charles, married this woman. Yes, Aaron?
Princess Diana.
U.S. geography. Its major regions include a piney woods area in its far east, the plains in its panhandle area, and a, yes, Ari?
Florida.
Incorrect, West Boca, and a desert area that contains a big bend in the Rio Grande. Name this state where former President Lyndon Johnson was born. Anais?
Texas.
Holiday music. Its lyrics include Where the Treetops Glisten and Children Listen, To Hear Sleigh Bells in the Snow. Name this classic holiday song. Yes, Anais?
I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas.
Blood. Which blood vessels carry blood toward your heart? Yes, Noah?
Veins.
Female characters. When she comes to America, she works as a seamstress even after she has an affair with a local preacher. Name this main female character in Nathaniel. Yes, Miles?
Hester Prynne.
Temperature. NASA has announced plans to create a cold atom laboratory aboard the International Space Station. Miles?
Absolute zero.
Legend. Raised from birth by the Lady of the Lake. Name this Knight of the Round. Yes, Noah?
King Arthur.
Spanish River. Name this Knight of the Round Table and father of Sir Galahad, who is most. Miles?
Lancelot.
Algebra. The ancients used geometric methods to solve it, usually as some variation of completing the square. Identify this type of algebraic equation that can always be solved even with complex roots by using its Noah.
Quadratic formula.
There's the buzzer, and that brings an end to the second round school duel match as West Boca wins with 460 points, beating Spanish River, who came up, and they end with 440 points. This was an amazing final round. Both teams did a great job, but West Boca, this win is putting you into the quarterfinals, so congratulations. Of course, great job to everyone. This also brings an end to the Chick-fil-A Challenge, and the winner today is, drum roll please, Noah. Congratulations. Congratulations on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year, and I won't tell you to share them at prom. At this time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible, and don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out even more about all of the schools involved this year, as well as vote on who you thought was the player of the week for today's game, and of course, use hashtag SchoolDuel to contact us through social media. But most importantly, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel, Thursday at 7 p.m. as Pompano Beach High takes on Cooper City High in the first quarter-final match. Goodbye, everyone.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.